What is up, everybody? Big Juicy Hog, your Hog of Duty, and I'm back with another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. Today I got a couple different topics I want to talk about, the first one being streaks. As you know previously from a video I posted earlier in the week, I think the streaks are some of the worst in Call of Duty history. Now, unfortunately, Treyarch hasn't done anything to make the streaks not suck, but they at least did some tuning on the score streaks, which is pretty good. Went over to Charlie Intel and saw that they did quite a few different adjustments to score streaks, so I'm just going to read them off for you and then talk about it a little bit. So, score tuning and rewards. Adjusted score tuning to deliver a more consistent earn rate across all game modes. So they noticed a disparity for score streak earn potential across the game modes. Dom saw a lot of score streaks while TDM saw less. This was absolutely true. I don't think I got anything above, maybe if I was lucky, the second streak, even if I played very well in TDM. And sometimes I could get all of them in domination or maybe hardpoint, depending on how the game was going. So they upped that, increased score rewards for 6, 7, 8, and 9 kills to better reward players. And they agree with the feedback that players who go on kill streaks in the 6 to 9 range were not rewarded enough by score streak system and had to go on too high of a streak to earn powerful score streaks compared to past games. Now, the powerful score streaks part is pretty laughable because the highest streak that's currently available as of the time that I am saying this is the attack chopper, and the attack chopper is one of the worst high-end kill streaks I've ever had. I even called in a couple of them today and god, they were terrible. I don't think either one of them made it past about 10 seconds and I got maybe 1 kill. I got a lot more value out of the artillery strikes and stuff like that. So they also adjusted the cost of all beta score streaks. The process of dialing in the exact score streak earn rate that feels good for the majority of players will take a few rounds of feedback, and this is the next step. So it looks like they adjusted the score streak costs, and just so you know, I played a few hours and it does seem a lot better. I had several games where I actually was able to pull kill streaks. I got War Machine a few times, I got the attack chopper a few times, so it definitely is much improved, although I have had better games and I'll get into that in a few. Cooldowns. Increase the cooldown on spy planes to help limit their numbers in the sky at one time. Thank God, the spy plane spam is just ridiculous. It's actually still ridiculous, but it's slightly less terrible. The problem was, you would sit in the back of the map for literally half of the map shooting down streaks, or else just ignoring them. And in this game, they are very important. If you're not shooting them down, you're probably going to lose because everyone's going to know exactly where you are. I know in certain Call of Duties like Black Ops 4 it wasn't as big of a deal, but this one is huge. And the spam potential was just massive, just non-stop UAV after UAV after UAV. So that is a nice nerf, although it does need some more tuning because it's actually still ridiculous how often I have to shoot those damn things down. So the next topic I wanted to talk about is skill-based matchmaking. If you notice the thumbnail and the title, it's a little bit clickbaity of course, however it is something that I noticed and I wanted to share with you guys on the skill-based matchmaking and having an actual good match. So I was having a pretty rough time of it yesterday, running around, having a couple decent games, but mostly having mediocre games at best. And then I decided to do what I should have done from the start. I actually just turned off my crossplay. Now I'm playing on Xbox right now, and it immediately became much higher quality. No longer did I feel completely out of place. I got quick scoped quite a bit less, even though quick scoping is a huge thing on console as well, which I'll get into in a little bit. And I just had a lot more fun. I got more good gameplays in this last session in about 2.5 hours than I did an entire 5-hour session the day before. And I attribute that to actually turning off the crossplay. Like I said, my games were a lot better, the connection didn't seem any worse despite having to choose from only Xbox players, and I started having a lot of fun with the game. I finally got to see some of the potential that this game could be, and it looks like it could be a great game. Obviously it's got warts right now, but I think it has the potential to be one of the better Call of Duties if they continue making great improvements with it. So it's not really a hack to skill-based matchmaking, but it did kind of feel that way, and I hope you guys check it out. I think that you'll find that you enjoy the game a lot better not playing with people on other systems. I wouldn't mind if they had a crossplay for consoles only. I'm done playing with the PC crowd, and I don't want to see another cheater. Last couple things I wanted to talk about. One of them is sniping. Unfortunately, I think sniping is still kind of broken in the game. Sometimes it feels like it's good, and sometimes it feels like it's terrible. The weird thing is when you're hard scoping, like a sniper should probably do, it feels a lot worse. But if you're running around doing quick scoping shenanigans, you're probably going to have a better time of it. I don't know how many times I've ran around a corner, slid around a corner, did anything, and I get the first shots on someone and then I just immediately get quick scoped. It's actually just retarded. As you heard from some of my previous content, I am not a fan of snipers, and this game is not helping it any. And the very last thing I wanted to talk about is the new Dirty Bomb mode. Played a little bit of that, and actually it's a really fun game mode if you haven't tried it yet. It's got a lot of elements of the plunder system from Modern Warfare Warzone, and it's actually way more fun than I would have imagined. I didn't have high hopes for it. Not a big fan of battle royales, but I found that this one had enough action, and the fact that you can drop back in and continue with the fight was a lot of fun. Getting some high kill gameplay and fighting over the objective was some very compelling gameplay, and I hope to play a decent amount of it in the future. Also gives me hope that Warzone will continue to be good under Treyarch's guidance, and if it's anything like this was, I'm very excited for it, and we'll actually probably play some more Warzone. So anyways guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Like I said, give it a shot turning off your crossplay if you're having some issues with matchmaking, and you might just be surprised at how much better it feels. Give me a like and a subscribe if you like the content. If not, feel free to dislike it or whatever you want to do, and I will catch you in the next one.
Don't let up.